Hey guys, what's up and welcome. It's Matthew here, the designer and developer from South Africa. This is an introduction to a series. What are we going to do in this series? We are going to create some sort of a WhatsApp clone. But if I can be honest to you, it's not going to be a WhatsApp clone. We are only going to implement the chat feature. Okay, what I'm hoping to teach you here is how do you create a chat feature that updates instantly without using complicated technologies, things like socket IO. Socket what? Socket.io. I think it's something like that. My apologies about that. Okay, I haven't used that package for some time. I think it's Socket.io. Okay, without using complex technologies like Socket.io and others. So let me just show you. Okay, well, it's very important for us to acknowledge. Okay, if something is not yours, please acknowledge the author, the creator, the developer, the designer, or whatever. Okay, we are going to reference. Okay, I'm not going to create this as it is, but I'm going to use it as a guideline. Okay, so this design, it's not mine. As much as I am a designer, I've got a UI channel which is Coded UI where I teach people Figma, but this is not my design. Okay, this is the guy who designed it. Okay, let's just click here to get more details about him. As you can see, he's got some awesome things going on here. Okay, so please guys come and check here. If you might support the guy, please do. Okay, so enough about that. Okay, so this is his design. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to create something exactly like this. Okay, as you can see, I like the fact that there's no WhatsApp logo here. Okay, but we are going to use WhatsApp logo if we see it, just to have a realistic look and feel. Okay, but this is what we are going to implement. So basically, we are going to have contacts here. Okay, and then when you click a contact, you can view the chats, and then you can type something and send it to the person, and the person can send something back to you. So it's going to be that simple. Okay, so what are we going to use? What is the tech stack? Okay, what is a list of pieces of technologies that we are going to use? Okay, we are going to use, first of all, we are going to use my UI library. Okay, in case you didn't know, I've got a component library which is Mtt Component. Let me just show you here. Okay, I've got this Mtt component. If you want it, you can check the link in the description below. Okay, we are going to use Mtt component to create this application. Mtt component, it's a component library that I've created. I've been inspired by ShadCN. I just noticed some things that I'm not happy with on ShadCN, and I have fixed them. Obviously, it's not a lot of them, but one of them, it's this cool component which is Metform. ShadCN has got a long way of integrating a React hook form or creating form. Their code is too long, guys, for me. And also to integrate an image on their system, it's quite a bit complicated. Okay, so as you can see here, image integration is very simple, and it has got some additional cool features. So we are going to use this Mtt component. So I've been inspired by ShadCN. Okay, so enough about this. What else? Okay, obviously we are going to use Mtt component, which is my component. We are going to use React hook form. We are going to use 10 stack query. We are going to use 10 stack table. Okay, and I think that is all. In case you might want the details, okay, of all the tech stack, okay, I think somewhere here, okay, I've got a way in which I make it easier for you to install packages. Imagine installing these packages one by one, installing them one by one. So instead of doing that, I've just got a one long list of packages. So check the link in the description below, go to Mtt component and come here on startup, and then you will see here, this is a list of all the packages, 10 stack table, 10 stack whatever, in case you might want to know everything. Okay, so when we are installing these packages, we're just going to copy this and paste it, and boom, that's it. As you can see, guys, behind under the hood, I'm using also ShardCN, but I have tweaked ShardCN, okay, so that it can look exactly the way I want to. All right. What else? I think that is all, guys. So, that is what we're going to do. If you like content like this, you can get more. Remember, I've got some 2 awesome Udemy courses. If you want to learn more from me, please check the link in the description below. There will be Udemy Course 1 and Udemy Course 2. In case you might want to learn more on me in terms of UI, I've got a channel that specializes on teaching you Figma. So guys, feel free to check here. In case you might want to contact me personally, here is my website. Okay, you can click here on a discovery call. I will teach you exactly what you want to know. And that's about it, guys, for this course. It's not going to be something hectic. Or before we close, this is very important, guys. I should have started with it. Okay, this course, it's not going to be a follow me kind of a course. Okay, like WhatsApp clone, let's copy this as it is and you follow me while I'm showing you the code. I've just realized that there is something that I think it's missing in the industry, okay, which is high level concept, architecture, and design. Okay, at least by now, I've seen a lot of code from other YouTube coders and also other developers in different parts of the world. I've just noticed that these guys, they are writing a functional code. A functional code, it's a code that works. Okay, when I'm being plugged into that code, or somebody else is being plugged into that code, it takes years and years, or weeks and weeks, or days and days for somebody else to understand the code, simply because the design of the code is not beautiful. The code has not been well crafted. So how do you then craft a beautiful code? You need to rely on high level concept. Okay, things like design pattern, things like software architecture, things like systems thinking. Most developers, they don't incorporate those things. So I'm not going to teach you the code here as much as we are going to code, but I am going to explain myself a lot, telling you why do I do things this way, why do I structure my folders this way, why do I make these choices, why am I going to say let's go left and then after a second and said no, 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 let's go right. I'm going to give you the reason, and also I'm going to explain to you the systems thinking or systems design and how it has helped me to write a better code. Just to give you an idea, systems thinking just forces you to think about the actual product rather than thinking about the actual components that makes up a product. Obviously, you are from React or a software developer, you don't really relate to that code. You need something practical. Let me just give you an example, an error or something that I see it's happening in the industries. If you look at React libraries and packages, let's say ShardCN, okay, or any other packages, you'll find that many of the developers, they are creating standalone component. Let's say I'm creating a nice input. Okay, this input has got some cool features. When you hover over it, things become blue and red, and there are animations and there are icons. Okay, that means this developer has thought about the component. Okay, they have never thought of how is this component going to be integrated. Sometimes they developed closed component. This is the term that I use to refer to a component that can never work on React hook form, that can never work on other packages, because this component doesn't expose or doesn't is not open, okay, for modification. It doesn't expose crucial features and methods and props so that you can integrate it, so that it can work well with other systems. For instance, Metforms has been created or designed with systems thinking in mind. When I was creating this form component, I was not thinking about beautiful text boxes. No, I was thinking about a form that is easy to use, easy to integrate, and also it features the best technologies like React Hook Form behind the scene. At the same time, it needs to be clean, it needs to be styled, it needs to be unique. As you can see, guys, if you can look at ShardCN's components, in many projects, okay, these components look the same. Okay, if somebody has done something with ShardCN, believe me, you can see it from the get-go. Any ShardCN thing or app, you can see it. Let me just go to where are the components to do the installation. My apologies about that. Blocks. Okay, let me just look for a input or text input or something like that. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Oh, T. Okay, text. My apologies about that. I've saw it now, but now it just disappeared in front of my eyes. Let's just take a text area. Okay, so as you can see, okay, there are these round corners, and when you click on it, there is this active thing here. Okay, this is like this for a lot of ShardCN components. Okay, so when you look at it, it has got some sort of a similar look and feel, but if you look at this mat form, it's a bit different. Okay, even when you focus on it, the background there or the indicator that this is being focused, it's very subtle. Okay, so this is systems thinking. So I was not creating cool individual components which they solve a problem on what on a small level or on an individual level, which is this component. But when you take these components to other systems, like integrating them with React Hook Form, you'll find out that it's a mission and a half to do so. So I'm going to teach you how to think like an architect and code like an engineer. So with that being said, as you can see, I've got some code snippets here. So meaning that I'm not going to waste my time writing code, whereas I've already put the code here so I can copy and paste and modify. For that matter, that's why I created Mtt Component. I just realized that I'm creating different projects and repeating the same thing. So decided to have copy and paste so that when I want a code, I can come here and just on the get-go, it works so that I can concentrate on solving the problem and also teaching you important skills so that you can grow as a developer. At the same time, remember that I'm learning. Don't forget, guys, you can come here at Udemy and support me here. I am Matthew Msingati. I'm the designer and developer. I am committed to teaching you everything that I know, including high level concept. Thank you so much. I hope you are going to enjoy this series. Please don't forget to support my channel. Please subscribe. You can comment, and also please share it with people that you think they might want to learn something like this, more especially the beginners. Thank you so much. See you on the next one.